So the wife and kids are away, and I've been left to unpack the house. And I'm going to do an unboxing video of some mixed up files from the mixed up files of Mr. Matthew T. Schindler. I found a box of old tapes or old machinery, electrical machinery, analog machinery. So I'm going to do an unboxing video. Okay, so I've been unboxing. You can see I've made quite a bit of progress here. These are all the boxes that I've put away. Here's some boxes that need to be broken down. And then we've been living in apartments for a long time, so all this stuff has been kind of in storage. This is a box that has been in the garage. This has been in the garage for a couple of years. I haven't really taken anything out, so I'm kind of excited to see what's in here. Let's see. All right. This is my 4-track, which is where a lot of the songs are from for the mixed up files records, which I'm putting out on Bandcamp, which will eventually be released somewhere else. There's a picture from my wedding with my whole family there. Pretty stoked about that. Here's Hank Schindler, age 3 probably. Oh, here's a box of tapes that I found. And I found this. It says Maddie Music, and that's Grinder, my old drummer. His handwriting, my dear friend Grinder. It said retrieved from old PC. Like my PC died, and he was able to get some of the old songs back. So a lot of this stuff that's on the mixed up files comes from here, but some of these other old writing tapes, like this one says 4-track from August of 1998, If It's in Your Nature, My Dark Places Don't Dog Me. So we'll check that one out. Sad. This is the old Apple that I learned how to, I don't even know what this is called. If it's an iBook or Power Mac, what is this thing? iBook G4. And I learned how to write, to record myself digitally using that. But this is where some of the other early digital recordings for the mixed up files come from. There's me and Emily on our wedding day. Pretty stoked about that. Oh, this is from Chris Lutis. We had a drawing party where people came over and drew things, and Chris, one of our friends, came over and made that for Vivian. I saved it. I thought it was pretty cool. This is a picture of a maple leaf. This is a pheasant that I drew that hung on our wall in the apartment in Madison. This stuff. This is for hanging the guitar on the wall. But since we're renting, I don't think I'm going to do that. Some more artwork. This is artwork from Henry. My friend Dave Fox, his book, Getting Lost. Tennis ball. Paper airplane. I think this is a Henry art. There's this book of poetry that I put out by myself back in 1992 called Small Poems. Here's the old cassette packaging for the Mongolian invasion. This is a long poem that I wrote called Various Expectations. Here's my nephew Jack and Jake. Jack, when he was about that age, he took me aside. He said, "Hey, Uncle Matt, you got to get some kids or you can't have a family." Here's my first band that I led called Steel Shank. That's my brother-in-law Pavlich and Sean Grider, aka Grinder. That's me. This is a children's book I wrote that never got out. This is some Faux Jean stuff. This is a letter from Mongolia from my friend John Clune. As you can see, he has referred to me as Foop, which was my childhood name. This is a journal from 1987. There's a journal from, when is this? 90s. Another journal from, when's this one? 91. So this is like 2005. Journal. It's an old phone. There's probably a lot of good stuff on there. More journal. 2008. Journal from, can't tell when this one's from, I'm gonna say 90s. Some from 96, let's try it again. More mail from Mongolia from John Clune. So I'm gonna have to read some of those, they're pretty fun. Here's some old CDs, I got some Mongolian invasion. When we moved out to California, I threw a lot of old CDs in the garbage. This is the Robert Bridegroom, the play I was in, musical in high school. There's Hank, more journals, Maddie Schindler, Lake Street, some old Mongolian invasion tapes. I still have some cassettes of these, some press kit stuff, flyer for my grandfather's old chicken farm up in northern Wisconsin, Westwood Farms. More poetry books, smaller poems by Matthew Schindler. I gathered up some CDs into a box set. So it's the Time Forgot box set that I'm going to send to radio stations. So yeah, that's it. I am going to fire this thing up and try to get a song on there. Here's the If It's in Your Nature. I think I'm going to try to add this to the mixed up files if it's any good. As you can see, this is pretty grimy. This has been sitting in the garage for several years, which is not highly recommended. Yeah, it's pretty dusty. Oh, that's pretty high tech. Looks like it's working. Looks like all right. I'm gonna try to get this out by tomorrow. That's the unboxing. Now I gotta clean up. Not enough reverb.